Annie Laurie. Annie Laurie and her mom started the Freedom from Religion Foundation back in '76 as a local group. So what? That's 40 years now. And '78 as a national group. Her mother died last June. The two of them were together, co-founders. And Annie Laurie says, "There's nothing in the world more fun than suing the government." It's just, well, I guess what's more fun is suing the government and winning. I mean, that's just it. So we just sued the governor of Texas a couple of weeks ago, Greg Abbott, because he took down our display, our December display that we had up there. We went through all the motions. We filled out the application. We got a permit through the whatever they call the Preservation Board or whatever that was, and they said, "Well, you need to have a legislative sponsor, not anybody from Texas, and you have to have local." So we got one. We got an Austin legislator in the state government sponsored our display. We sent them all the wording. We sent them the picture, and the display is some of you seen it in our newspaper. It's about this tall. And it's Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, James Madison, and the Statue of Liberty gazing adoringly down at a manger that has the Bill of Rights in it. Because December the 15th was the adoption of the Bill of Rights. So we were making an educational display that Christians don't own the whole month of December, do they? If anything, they get the 25th, if that, right? But they don't have the whole month. So we said we have an educational display that honors our Bill of Rights and our freedom of speech. And yet the governor came by and he saw that and he said, "This is offensive. This is ridiculing Christianity. This is juvenile. We cannot allow for these horrible, immoral values." So he took our display down. He took it down. So there's a violation of free speech, which the Bill of Rights protects. There's a violation of due process, and we're also suing on the Establishment Clause because it looks like they're allowing the nativity scene to stay, which is one religion, but they don't want our display to stay. And in fact, almost everybody dropped their jaws with that. The newspaper editorialized in our favor, saying that display was charming. It was almost an homage to the nativity scene. It wasn't like some juvenile ridicule. So anyway, we watching that. We go way back with the governor when he was Attorney General. He and Rick Perry had a press conference going after us specifically because of the Coons cheerleaders issue, if you remember that story, which is still going on. So that's going to be fun to watch and see what comes out of that. And we drew a judge that looks like it's a pretty good judge. So we think we have good chances in that case. So there's another dozen cases I could talk about, but we could you can get them in Free Thought Today or look on our website, FFRF.org. And find out more of those. And we just had some victories. We're suing in New Jersey over public money going to repair so-called historic churches and Ten Commandments monuments and city prayer. We had a big victory in California just a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3, 4 weeks ago on school board prayer. The first school board prayer issue that was litigated after the Greece decision, about city council prayers. So. And the judge gave us a real strong decision, and then the school board, which is sort of been taken over by this megachurch, they've hired this religious right legal firm to represent them, and they think they're going to appeal. So this will be a case to watch as well. So.